Hello everyone, today I'm going to be looking at the new and interesting units from the Wargame Red Dragon Double Nation Pack Reds, which introduced Finnish and Yugoslavian units to the game. In this video we'll be looking at the Yugoslavian, Recon and vehicles. First up we have the HI-42 Hera. This is a Recon Gazelle helicopter, and honestly it's pretty standard for 50 points, but I just thought it was interesting that the Yugoslavians do get a lot of Gazelles, which are generally perceived as Blue 4 helicopters. So we are going to be seeing the Yugoslavians take advantage of them, and they do have 310 km/h speed, so a very nice Recon if you can keep it away from anti-air. Otherwise, what's going to happen is it's going to get shot down in one shot due to the force strength. Since this is the only very good Recon helicopter that the Yugoslavians get access to, I expect to see this actually quite a lot on the battlefield. Next up we have the Senka. Now this is an awesome squad. They are a two-man squad with a high velocity sniper rifle which has 1750 meter range, 2 AP power, 1 HE power, and a rate of fire of 15 rounds per minute. So these guys can really do a lot of damage from distance, and they do have the exceptional stealth as well as the very small size, so expect these to be a real pain in the arse if you fight against the Yugoslavians. Furthermore, you can bring them in the good Recon armoured car that you can see in the background, which can also help you spot enemy units. The third unit of choice for the Recon tab is the M84AN. Now this is an extremely impressive unit, easily the most powerful Recon tank in the game. It's a 5-point upgrade from the M84A from the tank tab, which basically comes with very good optics. And this makes a huge difference because it allows the tank to spot its own targets at quite a long range, allowing it to maximize its DPS, as it will be able to maintain its sight on its target. Also, a Recon that can go toe-to-toe with medium tanks is incredibly useful, and this much firepower basically gives you an extra tank in your Recon tab. Last of all for the Recon we have the past is Vidya, which is a very cool unit. It's a nice, fast, very good Recon unit, which comes with the 30mm auto cannon that has 2625 meter range against helicopters. So think of this like a Vidya Mistral kind of, except from a little bit worse. For 50 points it's not too bad. I just really like the design of the unit, and I actually can see a use for these in standard Yugoslavian decks. The only major issue is that they will get spotted pretty easily due to the auto cannon noise, which is a hidden stat in Wargame, but basically the louder the weapon, the more likely they are to be spotted, and generally auto cannons are pretty loud. Now moving on to the vehicles, and we have the Bov Rakitas, which is an awesome new unit in Wargame. This thing is so cool. It's an armoured car with 4 mounted rocket pods on top of it, 2 of which fire napalm rockets and the other 2 fire HE rockets. It has a range of 1400 meters, and this thing can be used as fantastic fire support for attacking towns and wiping out infantry squads incredibly quickly. It also has the 95 km/h speed, so this thing can get around very quickly. But the only thing that really lets it down is its aiming time. It takes a while to get on target, especially considering the vehicle needs to be facing towards its target before it can start firing. However, if you manage to get them firing on the move, which you can do because they have 5% stabilizer, they do look pretty damn awesome. Next up for the vehicles, we have the Bov One Polo. And this is the same armoured car, except from this time it's mounted with a Malyutka missile system. I really like the look of the missile system. that they have on this vehicle. I don't think I've seen one quite like it in Wargame so far, but really the vehicle isn't actually that strong, mainly due to the fact that the Malyutka missile is pretty short range. It only has 17 AP power and it takes a little while to reload. So I don't expect these to come out too often, but I really like the look of the unit. Very sort of unconventional design, but in general unlikely to come out on the battlefield. Last of all, we have the best ATGM carrier of the vehicle tab for Yugoslavia, and this is the LT M80A Polo. It basically carries a Malyutka system, slightly upgraded from the last one I just showed you, with 24 AP power. Still has the short range of 2,450 meters though, but it is mounted on an armored APC. I think it's a BMP hull, with 3 front armor and the 65 km/h off-road speed. Also has the functionality of being amphibious, so that could come in useful, I guess, but I generally don't expect to see these picked too often into decks, as they may take up valuable availability points. So that about sums it up for this video. I hope you've enjoyed my quick look at the Recon and vehicles for Yugoslavia. Make sure to keep your eyes peeled for more videos like this, and you can always hit the subscribe button to make that job easier for you. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.